Hi, I'm Chris. Welcome to this video where we're going to take a look at the new hardware DANK delay for voltage module. This powerful dual-channel delay is packed with features that allow for a wide range of unique and interesting delay effects, from tempo sync delays over otherworldly soundscapes to physical modeling and beyond. DANK delay is a versatile tool for adding depth and character to your music. DANK delay has two channels that can be used independently or in parallel. Each channel has its own set of controls for feed-forward, dampening, frequency shifting, delay time, feedback, dry-wet, and output clipping. Additionally, there's a global control for crossfeed that affects both channels by feeding them into each other. DANK delay can be purely digital, replicating the signal perfectly for each delay tab. Or it can be moody, warm and grungy with dampening turned up, setting the feedback tilt filter to attenuate the highs, making each iteration of the delayed signal darker. On the other side, putting the dampening to negative values attenuates the lows, resulting in a lighter, airy sound that doesn't muddy up your mix with lows and low-mid buildup. DANK delay features a frequency shifter for creative sound design and otherworldly delays. By shifting the frequency of the delayed signal, you can create interesting dissonant or harmonic effects that can add tension and movement to your music. The frequency shifter range can be controlled with this switch. In the leftmost position, the frequency shifter is bypassed, which saves CPU and preserves the original phase of the input. With the switch turned to the right, you can step through 4 ranges of shifting: a subtle 10 Hz range, a mild 100 Hz range, a crazy 1000 Hz range, and an extreme 10 kHz range. The frequency shifter is equipped with special anti-aliasing filters that keep the shifted signal from folding back at 0 Hz or the Nyquist limit at 24 kHz. These filters can be disabled in the config menu for creative effect. The dedicated CV inputs for the frequency shifter can be switched between linear and exponential response. Use the latter to apply pitch CV or 1 volt per octave signals to the frequency shifter frequency. The delay time can be set freely in tempo synced units of 1/64th, as milliseconds, in samples, or as the wavelength of a given frequency. This gives you the ability to create precise, rhythmic, or creative delays. To give you the most control possible, the delay time setting is split into the actual delay time and the time factor. The latter is a multiplier for the delay that enables you to set very short delay times with utmost precision or very long delay times of up to 10 seconds. The delay time and factor can be modulated with dedicated CV inputs for even more creative possibilities. Both CV options offer automatic compensation that keeps the delay time positive for CV signals in the range of plus to minus 5 volts. These can be enabled or disabled by clicking on the small LEDs next to the CV checks or via the config menu. By enabling the compensation, a small base delay is added that is based on the strength of the CV signal. The delay time CV can also be switched from linear mode to exponential mode, allowing for pitch CV or 1 volt per octave inputs. The internal high-quality fractional delay line in DANK delay uses advanced cubic interpolation for smooth and aliasing-free modulation, even at audio rate. Speaking of, by using audio rate signals to modulate the delay time, you basically get phase distortion or phase modulation. The read head is moving so fast that it is moved within the phase of the waveform, producing a very similar effect to traditional phase modulation. You can also disable HQ mode to go back to linear interpolated delay line for a more crunchy response to fast modulation. Feedback can be set to positive and negative, allowing for more creative use and abuse of feedback. The feedback path is saturated internally, begging you to overdo it to achieve grungy and gritty feedback textures. You can switch the dry-wet ratio between blend and mix mode. The former blends both dry and wet signals, keeping the dry signal all the way, while the latter mixes both signals, replacing dry with wet completely at 100%. Finally, at the output, a special anti-alias clipper with soft and hard clipping options keeps your signal within a set limit. This can add some nice character to your delay signal and prevent it from getting too overwhelming in a mix, especially with high feedback, feed forward and or crossfeed. You can disable the clipper entirely by setting the switch all the way to the left. Besides the common feedback options, DANK Delay offers two more ways to inject signals into the delay chain: feed forward and crossfeed. Feed forward circumvents the feedback processing and directly feeds the dry signal into the delay line. Use this to mix processed and unprocessed signals to delay. Crossfeed takes the output of one channel and injects it into the input of the other channel, and vice versa. This can add lots of stereo depth and can even create ping-pong delays. DANK Delay is highly versatile and offers CV modulation for almost each parameter. This allows you to create dynamic and evolving delay effects that can even respond to your music in real time. You can use an envelope or LFO to modulate the delay time feedback frequency shifter or dampening, for example. Or you can go full experimental and use audio rate sources, such as oscillators, to explore the boundaries of delay effects and beyond. We have already discussed some possible creative applications of each parameter. Here are some more ideas. Grungy, moody delays. Turn up dampening and feedback. Set the delay time to taste and watch your audio wash away into a dark texture. Put the dampening knob in the negative to instantly switch to a light delay. Comb filtering. By setting the delay time to a very short time, you can create a so-called comb filter. With zero feedback, the filter doesn't resonate, but only combs the frequency spectrum. You can use the delay time frequency mode to precisely pinpoint the comb filter frequency. And of course, add CV for modulation. Physical modeling. Set the delay time reasonably low and the feedback up high. Then use a short click or noise burst, a so-called exciter, into DANK Delay for physical modeling. Experiment with different exciters and different DANK Delay settings. For example, use some attack on the exciter to get a more stringed sound. Phase distortion. Enable delay time CV compensation and use an audio rate source, like an oscillator, to modulate the delay time. Set the amount of CV to control the strength of the effect. Use the time factor to go overboard or fine-tune. Chorus. Set the delay time somewhere between 20 milliseconds and 100 milliseconds. Use an LFO to modulate the delay time slightly. Blend the vent signal with the dry signal to create a chorus effect. This works best with CV time compensation enabled. Add feedback for extra smearing. Flanger. Basically the same as chorus, but with a lower delay time and slower modulation. Since we need very short delay times, it's better to disable delay time CV compensation and dial in the delay time and the CV strength carefully. A good dose of negative feedback gives you the typical flanging sound. DANK Delay is a powerful and versatile delay module for voltage modular. With its wide range of options for sound design, it's a great tool for adding depth, character and movement to your music. If you're looking for a high quality and efficient delay module, definitely check out DANK Delay. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you'd like to see more content like this, please like and subscribe.